One man has been shot here in a home invasion. It never made it there. 3 people died as the plane crashed. That's where the fire started, in that back corner. This lone Confederate flag is coming down this morning. And brand new information on a deadly shooting in the PD. That's all coming up this morning. Welcome to WMBF News Today. I'm Katrina Helmer. The road is still blocked off despite people attempting to drive through. You can't do this right now, and that's why we have a police officer here making sure that no one comes through. We can expect that cash is going to ride right along with it. The victim, DeLorean Roger, was reportedly shot multiple times, but the chief of police tells us he is still alive. And an employee tells me that what he saw was a car speeding down 501, slam into the pole, hit the ditch. Before he could come out and see if someone needed help, 2 men, he tells me 2 men jumped out of the car. One went running down this way, the other cutting across the parking lot. And then about 30 seconds later, that's when Conway City Police showed up. I took an 8-hour course to get my concealed carry permit. I took a written test, I qualified on the range, and I shipped my documents off to SLED. Where I'm standing right now, there's a marker on the pavement. This is where the water level was as of Tuesday night. But then the Waccamaw River continued to rise. We were already in a dangerous flood level at that point, but then here, this marker, this is how far the water rose on the road by Wednesday night, and still the water continues to inch forward. As the water tries to drain out, homeowners are trying to dry out. This is the uncomfortable reality for many in Horry County. Homes completely flooded, furniture destroyed, everything needing to be replaced. In this home, even the walls are starting to buckle as they're saturated with water.
It was pretty bad. The water was bad then, but I've never seen anything like this.
Tony Andrew is breathing a sigh of relief. His home was spared from any damage.
We're all gonna hang in and see what happens. I got a feeling we're gonna lose more of this yard, but you know, good for me, it's on this side, not that.
But that could quickly change with round 2 of this rain system on the way. The ground is sopping wet, so as yards are caving in, it's a major concern that the same thing can happen to any roads. Floodwaters washed away the dirt foundation under Highway 90 at Sandridge Road. SCDOT crews brought in truckloads of more dirt to fill the gaping hole and reinforce the road. Just one of many dangers crews are trying to stay ahead of as we anticipate more rain.
And I'm still in the minor pentatonic.
As you peek around the corner, you can still hear the notes hanging in the air.
So I'm just letting the notes suspend, like you let them hang, you know? Suspended animation.
Bouncing off the corners of the small classroom. Most public schools do not offer guitar classes, so one couple in Myrtle Beach picked up their guitars and went to work, putting their passion for music together with their desire to help at-risk teens.
Cut, paste.
And a lot of kids are just getting into trouble because either they're around the wrong people or lack of self-confidence. And ultimately, if you're hanging around the wrong people, if you can get the kid to stay in his room and play guitar a lot, that helps a little bit.
Jill Moody is the brain behind the operation, T. Moody the brawn to turn teens around.
This is what rock and roll's built on, these pentatonic scales. They're sitting there playing and they're learning like scales and they're jamming, you know, and you just see their face just light up when they understand the world of music.
Kids are referred from local youth centers and the Horry County Solicitor's Office to the Teen Turnaround Program. 8 private lessons, a brand new guitar for free, and a chance to a brighter future.
Like they've been beat down by the world, and it just drives me nuts because they're so young and they got the whole life and they've been beat down. But then after they come in week after week, they get more comfortable, they get more confident from playing. And boy, within like 4 weeks, they're bouncing through the door, they're excited, you know, and they bounce out, see you next week.
From the classroom to real life, in the past year, 6 teens have graduated from the program. That may not sound like much, but for this couple and their teens, the song isn't over.
Good, now we can end an A.
Well, I spoke with a next door neighbor. He actually came over earlier this morning to see just how much damage we're talking about. I want to give you a look. This house is completely gutted from the fire. That crews were here early this morning, about 3 o'clock this morning. And you can see even underneath the house. This gives you a good idea of just how cold it is. all the water came seeping through the floor. As you can see, all the house came seeping through the floor as it was completely on fire. And now there's snow and ice under there. The water froze. That's how cold it is this morning. You can tell there is nothing left inside the house. And back in the back corner where it's completely melted through, fire crews on scene told me that is where the fire started. They do not know what started. They don't have a cause for the fire, but that's where the fire started, in that back corner. Crews will be back out tomorrow morning so that they can investigate and come up with that exact precise cause for this fire. But no one was inside, no one was hurt. Reporting live in Horry County, Katrina Helmer for WMBF News. And I just got this information confirmed a few minutes ago from Lieutenant Dennis with Horry County Police that one man has been shot here in a home invasion. There are police officers here on scene still investigating. I want to give you a look at some video from earlier this morning when we first got to the scene. Now, when I did get here, we did see the K9 unit. They were encircling the area. Where we are right now, this is Station Street. It's right off 905 in Longs, and this is a dead-end residential street. It's very quiet here, so I'm sure they are not used to all of these blue lights flashing. The K9s were encircling the area. What they were searching for, whether that's a suspect or a weapon, we're not quite sure at this very moment, but we do know that one man has been shot from a home invasion. And as soon as we find out any more details about that home invasion or about a suspect or that victim, we'll be sure to keep you posted all morning long. For now, reporting live in Longs, Katrina Helmer for WMBF News.